Wilmere, Matthew Brian Hamming and Orlan Jackman, and we're off and running, and Victor Moses wins the tip. Kai Williams gets a hand on it, gives it to Jamal Williams, and now the ball's back with Kai Williams and Eagles on the offence. Fletcher finds Jamal Williams outside for three, and Jamal Williams, Jackman faced by Moses, takes a step back, his shot's off, battle for the rebound, but the ball goes loose and it's Fletcher who picks it up. He drives, gives it to Kai Williams from the opposite end.
Williams, isn't it?
6-0 Williams, exactly. Yes, Lucas driving to the basket, he goes outside to Neighbour, who can put the three, and that's exactly what they did do, leave him open, and he knocked down that three. There's Fletcher now, back for the Eagles. Jamal Williams against Will Neighbour. Jamal Williams comes inside.
For him, and obviously he's playing very physical on him, so he's going to have to surrender something somewhere.
There's much going up to put the 2-point shot, misses the shot, but Fletcher bringing it forward. Moses working hard inside with that. Fletcher decides to shoot it.
The shooting stats, London seeing the better shooting team, but the Eagles at the moment are 3 from 3 from the 3-point line.
Yes, Neighbour, he's going for his second, and he's knocked it. Inbound, tries to find Moses, but Kai Williams comes round off the screen, misses his two, but Drew Lasker tidies up, picks up the rebound, manages to get the ball inside to Victor Moses for 2 points, so goes for the dunk and misses it off the back of the ring. Eagles coming up the other end. Kai Williams drops in a three, and there's Brian Hamming. And a lot of turnovers as he throws passes like that. And there's Kai Williams finding his brother, but it's quite away outside the 3-point range at the moment, and obviously trying to drift in later. Yes, Jackman wide open, he'll shoot that three, and 5 points at 17-12. There's the Eagles now with Lasker. Lasker against Much. Fletcher comes round, thought about the three, but drives inside, makes his way on Much until the shot. He worked well to get his own shot there, but just missed a shot. And he has Lasker bringing the ball up for Fletcher, and Brian Hamming does look a bit frustrated, to say the least, Dave. He has Fletcher looking for another three. That one's off, but brilliant follow-up play from Jackman, faced up by Kai Williams. Dusha comes round, doesn't get it, and there's a great steal by Drew Lasker. And he goes to the basket hard and lays it in, and just at the moment struggling to find any kind of rhythm on offence. And he has Dusha going all the way to the basket. Watford Humphrey was underneath the basket, and there's a nice pass in by Bradford straight to Darius Defoe underneath the Eagles basket, and Fletcher now at the other end. 2 points. Jamal Williams comes up with a rebound. Drew Lasker picking the ball up. 2 seconds left on the clock. Lasker throws the shot up, doesn't make it, but I think the Eagles will be well pleased with that quarter to lead 28-15 after the first 10 minutes. Excellent offence and really good tight defence as well.
He's getting ready for it. He needs some action, doesn't he? His team are not playing well.
Yes, Jeremy Smith turns the corner looking to create a shot. There's his first shot in the Eagles colours, and in it goes. 15, so that's almost 3 minutes played, and London haven't made any inroads or any noticeable. Here's Brian Hamming, he'll get in there for two. That's them given and they say no more, and then they seem to give out another warning. But again, I think part of this is because Brian Hamming's been totally dominant. Great play when Brian Much will have a go at Flanoy, I think. Gets round him, gets to the 3-throw line, puts his 2-point shot up, but it doesn't make it. But London City Royals come up with a recycled rebound. It's Neighbour against Flanoy, turns Flanoy twice. Nice turnaround jump shot over for the 2-pointer. Here's Neighbour on Flanoy. Flanoy all over Neighbour. Gives it back to Jackman. Jackman turns back to Neighbour. Neighbour comes inside all the way to the basket. Tries to give it to Brian Hamming. Knocks the 2-point shot.
Passes they're trying to play, not getting open enough to receive the passes. Not quick enough to get the shots off inside, but he's just really played under control.
As Fletcher finds Jeremy Smith inside, he can't turn, he gives it back out to Flanoy for three.
Those two players that they're guarding getting open, they're doing it so well.
There's Lucas thinking about the three, doesn't shoot it. Orlan Jackman will though, and he will make it as well. And that's Jackman. Jackman going to drive into the corner. Flanoy follows him. Will Neighbour inside. And then another turnaround jump shot, makes it again.
He's making hard shots look really easy.
Flanoy finds Moses. Moses gives it out to Kai Williams.
What a great skip pass.
There's Jeremy Smith. He gives it back out to Kai Williams. Kai Williams bombs in the three by the Eagles again, and it's 41-26. 2:45 to go. Brian Hamming turns. Can't make his 2-point shot, but Dusha comes up with a loose ball rebound and he makes it. But the Eagles are back on offense now. Fletcher's gives it to Smith, who gives it back to Fletcher. Fletcher very calm, cool, organising it, throws it back out. Yes, Kai Williams from Wade. Question what Brian Hamming's fitness, and he does look as if he's like labours a little bit, getting back up and down. There's a long pass from Dusha, finds Lucas in the now blocking the man, Brian Hamming, and Drew Lasker picking up the rebound. Kyle Williams from the corner. London will hold for the last shot. Shawnee Much going all the way to the basket. He's missed it. It's tipped away by Victor Moses. 2 seconds for. That's a fantastic play. I don't know if it was a half-court heave for 3, but Victor Moses followed it all the way to the basket, and it's actually been ruled off.
Oh, whoa! Waving that off. Highlight play.
Well, it got waved off. I think Drew Lasker, in fairness, was shooting a 3 from halfway line, but Victor Moses did fantastically well to follow it. Got underneath the basket and laid it in, but referees ruled that it was after the buzzer.
I'll guarantee you there's one person in this building thought that was good, and that was Paul Blake, who went straight to Drew Lasker and said, hey, great highlight play.
So the Eagles lead 50-32 at the half. That's an excellent performance by the Eagles, particularly defensively, Dave. Brian Hamming comes outside the 3-point line, decides to shoot a long range 2, doesn't make it. Jamal Williams battles for the rebound with Will Neighbour, comes away with it. Ramon Fletcher, his shot was also short. There's Lucas, he's trying to find Brian Hamming, but that's stolen by Drew Lasker. He gives it to Jamal Williams. Jamal Williams with an look for an alley-oop with Victor Moses, just went too high. Ramon Fletcher misses the 3, but offensive rebound by Drew Lasker. And running with the run, the City Royals trying to find their first basket of the half, and it's Owen Jackman who goes in, but he's.
Well, you were talking about turnovers at the half, really good point, and there's 3, I think it's 3 already, but a lot of that's down to the way the Eagles are playing defence.
Yes, Moses trying to find some space. Fletcher will go all the way to the basket, drops it off to Moses, who drives in and puts that 2-point looking to Brian Hamming. This time he gets the ball, he faces up against Moses, tries to drive, flick it in, can't make it. Jamal Williams takes part of the rebound, Kai Williams takes the other part, and at the other end now.
Yeah.
And then nearly down. There's Roberts is wide open, he should make that 2, and he does. 6:13 left on the clock, and the first basket of the half for the London City Royals makes it a 58-34 game in the Eagles' favour. And at the other end, ball watching again. You see Dusha's misses, and once again Drew Lasker. That's fantastic transition basketball from 35. You all right now, Dave?
Missed anything exciting?
Well, actually, Dave, I didn't see you go down at first. So 30-point Eagles lead, and London City Royals certainly finding out what the BBL is all about. Although I obviously come on to play the point unless they're going to let Jeremy Smith play the point. I wouldn't have thought that would happen, but Dusha for 3, and he makes the 3.
Never been taken off, but obviously we don't know what Junior Williams' point he was making or really wanted. But I just think that
This is deflected by Dusha into the hands of Much, who's back on. He gives it to Dusha on the offensive end. He has Brian Hamming. He's going to try and get to the basket, and this time he does. We have Shawnee Much to find Dusha. Dusha looking to see whether he can find Brian Hamming. He can. Kyle Williams comes across. That's a bit of a mismatch, and this time Brian. I think he did find a couple of times. Yes, Darius Defoe from there.
From the start, and they're showing no signs of taking it off and relaxing at all.
There's Fletcher back on, and Jeremy Smith going for 3, knocks down the 3.
Well, good shot to take because it'd been at the end of good ball movement. So what the Eagles will be looking at here is getting the transition going against this zone.
Taking the foot off a little bit on the gas. But it's 71-45, perhaps could be excused for that. Oh, now we've got Darius Defoe shooting 3s.
Did I actually see that?
Yes, you did.
Wow.
And it went in clean as a whistle as well. And it brought everybody in Sports Central to their feet as well. Darius Defoe finishes the quarter for the Eagles by shooting a 3-pointer, and the Eagles lead 74-45. We're making a real statement here. The Eagles will get the ball on their way, and Flanoy finds Kyle Williams, who definitely thought about. That's a nice little move from Kyle Williams. Now with Brian Hamming, who turns, can't make the shot. Jeremy Smith comes away with the rebound. He's going to go coast to coast here. There you go. Video. He was pretty much in trouble as he went coast to coast there. He has Lucas finding much, trying to find neighbour inside, but decides to shoot the three. And maybe probably when he got that position in the other 3 games, he's been able to lay it in for a point. There's Smith splits the defence, and then for a nice 2-point. I think a lot of people probably expected the Eagles to win, but not at all. And there's a real highlight reel. Oh, fantastic play from the Eagles. Two bits of play there. First of all, Flournoy blocking Brian Hamming at the defensive end, gets the ball to Jeremy Smith, and a really lovely pass from Jeremy Smith to Darius Defoe, who laid it in. And Eagles now up to 83-48. All in Jackman driving to the basket. When the coaching staff sit down and look at the video, they'll remind them that we do a celebrating at the end of the 40 minutes.
Well, what I hope to say to him is he's doing things within what he's good at here.
For London, Jeremy Smith finds Fletcher. Flournoy gives it to Kyle Williams. Kyle Williams up for 3. Darius Defoe gets a hand up. Smith cleans up. He's going to go coast to coast. No, he's not. He's going to give it to Kyle Williams. We just wondering 4:34 to go on. I'm just wondering when we're going. Oh, the Dusha making the 2, it would be a bit harsh for me to say this, but I'm still going to say it. Is that Ed Lucas doesn't look like a BBL starting point guard? But then again, that was a nice slam downtown. 4 rebounds, 15 points in only 16 minutes, nearly 17 minutes. Oh, what a great pass from Flournoy to Fletcher. Very strange shooting point this. Flournoy tried to find Matthew, but that pass is a little bit too low, and I think we could see Wofford Humphrey. Yep.
I think also they had an emphatic win against Sheffield Sharks, if I remember, last week.
They did, but one of the great fans love seeing these young guys come on and play their part as well. Deshawnee Much looking to fill the stat sheet up here, I think, and he's made 2 points there. Flournoy gives it to Jeremy Smith. Very much a second unit on now. Jeremy Smith. Nice bit of play from Jeremy Smith. Smith one-on-one with Dusha. Goes past Dusha. Shows great strength on the. He's got the 2 young boys, Matthew and Yabantu on either wing. Darius Defoe, 2 for 2 from 3-point range. As Yabantu slowly brings the ball over. He's going to drive all the way, gives it. What a great pass into Darius Defoe. Darius Defoe. And that's all she wrote. Temba Yabantu puts the exclamation point on an absolutely sensational Eagles performance. 110-60. And just in case you didn't hear that right, amongst all the noise in Sports Central, that was 110-60. Eagles did virtually nothing wrong. Royals did virtually nothing right.
Well, you know, when we came here tonight, build up that this is going to be a big game, top of the table clash, emphatic win for the Eagles. And when you think about it, they mentally prepared so well for this game, had an excellent game plan, executed it really well. And London will spend the whole night looking for answers, and obviously they've got some rookies in that team, a little bit of lack of experience. They have time to regroup now with the week off, so it'll be interesting to see how they respond to this, and it'll be interesting to see now. I'm really looking forward after tonight to the first clash between the Eagles and the Riders.